Hey everybody, welcome to the next game. We are playing some Twisted Fate mid lane. It took a little bit for comments to get voted on this, which is something that I used to do way back in the day, which is Twisted Fate blue card one-shot build. Uh, I know a lot of people have missed it, but also, if you guys don't know, I don't not play it because I'm like bored of it. In fact, I would totally play it more often. It's because it doesn't really exist anymore. Twisted Fate doesn't really deal as much damage as it used to do. Because after they gave him they upped the crit, they made the crit Twisted Fate better and made ADTF better. They like giga nerfed AP over and over again, and the total AP ratio is just not as good as it used to be if you want to try it. Plus, I think even Lichbane got nerfed, and also durability update happened. All these factors made it so one-shotting is basically not possible anymore, even if you play flawlessly and get fed. So the reason why I stopped playing it is because it's just not feasible. That being said, we'll try to do it. If anything, your Q makes up for it. So you can like try to one-shot people maybe if you get really fed and you press Q with it. So it'll be 2 abilities, but your Q damage is pretty high. In fact, they're even buffing Q next patch as well. But we're versus the Singe, which is definitely a lane that also makes it even more challenging to like kill him. For the early game, dude, he actually is out CSing me. That's not good. Oh, is he honestly going bot lane already? I'm pinging that he's missing, but hopefully my team doesn't get caught. I think that he probably just took a reset instead because he was able to shove very quickly. He'll probably be back soon. Anyways, you don't have to get that fed on TF during the early game. It would be good if you could, but remember that TF's passive gives you bonus gold. So technically, if you just farm well, you will get fed gold-wise no matter what. I went Darksteel first just to see if I can get stacks of it too, if I ever like get ganks and stuff. Oh, cool. I'm definitely going to get hit here. At least I get first strike damage, though. This is not a good fight. Actually, it is because of my stun, right? Nice. Just kidding. I was going to say it's not a good fight just because Singe might be able to like just run away afterwards, and then it's bad. But thankfully, he overextended. He has no flash, so just a free kill for us. Everybody was in the area pretty early on, so well played. That's good. Another thing that needs to happen if we do want to be able to one-shot people is that we need to also be versus very squishy champions. Caitlyn is really the only squishy character here, and if Morgana's always next to her and she black shields, that's like too much to one-shot her as well. So like the stars need to align. Very squishy characters. She doesn't build any defensive items whatsoever. And then maybe we can do it. But how Twisted Fate one-shot, if you don't know how it kind of works, is that TF has blue card, which has a decent AP ratio. It used to be higher, it's 100%. Your E is stack deck, which is every single 4th auto attack deals bonus magic damage, which also, just think of it like a mini Lichbane. Not being fast kind of sucks. So this is a Lichbane. Then you buy Lichbane, which is a Lichbane. And then, with all that combined, that is huge damage. Combine that with a Ludens, which also has an AP ratio on it, and suddenly you're going to hit very, very, very hard with one single hit. Previously, I think the AP ratio for like blue card one-shot when it was at peak strength was like 235% or something, or maybe it was 215. I don't exactly remember. And nowadays, I think you can't even get to 200%. It's just not possible. So sadly, like the damage is just not even close to being what it used to be. I do have my ultimate, but I don't want to use it for a lane that I feel like doesn't need my assistance. And it looks like top lane should be chill. Yeah, but every single time we kill anything, our passive gives us bonus gold up to 1 to 6, but normally it rolls closer to 6, so whenever you hold down shift, you can see how much gold we've gained. We've gained 220 gold so far just from last hitting. The build path normally is going to go Ludens. And then the reason for first strike is for more gold generation and increasing the ratio of like how much damage you deal, because there's no good one-hit there's no good one-hit runes. Dark Harvest works when people get low, so that means that if you blue card somebody, it does not proc, even if they get super chunk from it. It doesn't work that way. So that's why it's not important. Singe is way faster than me, which makes it very challenging for me to do stuff. I should be able to ulti this guy probably, so I'll still just chase him down. Oh. Damn, dude, really? And then I guess Singe also survives? I would use my ultimate, but at this point it's probably too late. Blue card will deal decent damage, but I can't kill. Yeah, no boots. I mean, not much for me to really follow up on. Sorry, bro. Maybe if I ulti just a tad bit sooner, but my gold card doesn't last forever, so that's why I didn't use it. I apologize. We have a really crazy purchase, though. So I'm just going to kill that guy after he kills my teammate. I'm sorry that he couldn't get there fast enough. If she somehow buffered her ultimate, she probably could have survived, but unsuccessful. We saw an Fury bot side, so I think I can take this because somebody just pinged down there. At least I get a ton of money up here, too. Because TF's wave clear is very strong, making it very useful how quickly you can generate cash from just CSing like everywhere after kills happen. You see how quickly I got my money? Like, I'm super rich now. Dang, the Fury was able to stop that. That's okay, though. At least I'm, like, strong this game. So, this guy already is never going to take crazy damage until way later on because he built Merc Treads. If you just build Merc Treads, you're automatically fine for, like, the rest of the game. We normally go Lich Bean and then Death Cap. That's, like, the build path. But see how quickly I can clear waves? That kind of hurt. Ouch. I wish that I can go mid lane and not be top lane versus this Panth. I feel like this is worse for me. But look how fast I clear the wave, though. Oh, you died? 1v1? Wait, what? But you... What? You died 1v1? Brother, what happened? You have ultimate. That's bad. Gathering Storm just procced. If I hit this top lane turret, probably Pantheon ultis me. But if I go for one single hit, I might be able to do it. You never want to hit more than a couple times because normally they'll catch you. He has Eclipse now. At least this guy's like super passive. I'm just gonna use any card to get the cannon because I'm too worried. I really want that tower plate if possible. Nice. This is okay. I didn't want to be against this guy because I thought he would be more aggressive, but he's just, like, never being aggressive onto me, so I guess I'll be fine. Pantheon ultied mid, right? Yeah, had a feeling. Yeah, I'm gonna go up there, dude. Don't worry. Now that Pantheon used his ultimate. Singe is gonna be the one that rotates. After he uses all of his abilities, we just use our ultimate to escape. We would never be able to run away otherwise. So we use our ultimate to stay alive. Because he used Fling. He should have never used Fling there, otherwise he kills me. So that was a mistake on his end. We could totally, we would have died there if he didn't do it that way. This is just going to give me some bonus money. It's not going to be that much, but... Probably would have been better to go for the minions. I also chunked him, though, I guess. I mean, there's a low HP Singed up here. No, he's gonna die before I get to him, huh? Oh, wait, no. Maybe not. Dang, dude, I really can't get him. I was hoping he would walk into it. Well, oh well, he just gets to freely do that. Plus, I missed more CS top lane. I should have just stayed up there in the first place, but I really wanted to get him because he's... Singed, normally, if he executes himself a lot or, like, dies a lot, he's not worth gold. But in this game, he is, because he's not that way. Anyways, Lichbane recently got changed again, if you didn't know. The first Lichbane nerf when Blue Card Twisted Fate was strong, I believe the AP ratio on this used to be not 40%. You see how it says 40% there on that? It used to be, I believe, 50 or 60. So yeah, that was like much better. So that's the first nerf. The second nerf that happened was actually a change to Lichbane to make it better, I guess, for some players, and some players obviously don't effectively use it better. But if you don't know, Lichbane costs less now, but it lost 15 AP. So not only has it, now it deals less, but now it has less AP. Sure, I can get it sooner, but that doesn't matter because we're trying to get one-shots, and 15, we need as much AP as possible to, like, kill people. So that's like another big thing. Just a little bit of poke damage on this guy. If Jarvan ganks, we probably can kill him, but that's up to like Jarvan to go in. He's waiting for my gold card to expire, but it didn't, so he got screwed. I wish that I got the kill, but it's fine. At least maybe I can get this turret. My ultimate's also coming back up, too. Another thing about being able to one-shot people, if you do want to do it, is the game has to last long enough, too. If the game doesn't last long, I can never get to the point that I can one-shot. Right? That's another big factor. We're versus Neferi, so if she ganks us, we can just run away. Because she doesn't have crowd control. Big damage on a top lane turret. Still not getting ganked. I'm just trying to blue card to get back some mana here. If I ulti for this guy, will it even help him? Damn, dude. I'm gonna be the one that dies after that. The exhaust was honestly the biggest issue. If they didn't have exhaust, I probably could have done a lot more damage, but that came out of nowhere, and that kind of ruined the fight bad. I also was hoping that they would try to focus Jarvan more, or Sona could arrive sooner to help, but that's my mistake for going too aggressive. If I was just a little bit closer... Wait, what is going on? Hello? At least we have Spellslinger shoes and stuff to get this game. I guess I'll just buy it now. It's gonna be a long time until we finish this decap. We need the decap bad to be able to hit really, really hard. Right now, our blue card does 500. This does 180, so that's like 600. So we deal about 800 burst. But that's, remember, only to people that are extremely squishy. And even then, I don't have enough magic pen to even break all of Caitlyn's just yet. So even to her is not that nuts. That guy's really gonna survive with 1 HP, seriously. Am I okay? Nope. Oh, maybe? I can't even get to them. Like, they just walk away from me and then they're fine. There's no way to assist. I'm dead to Caitlyn ult. Oh wow, I'm not. What? Well, I managed to kill somebody. I knew I couldn't run away, so I had to turn around and try to DPS with blue card because blue card does the most damage, and we were able to just barely scrape by and help. I don't really know what happened on the top side for them to lose that fight super hard. Looked like Singe just was able to survive and not die, which was probably the biggest outcome. Even just like, once again, the stars are not really aligning this game. They got a soul, or not a soul, a dragon. That just gives a little bit of armor and magic resist, but every single point matters. Why does it not tell me what that gives you anymore? Is that like a bug? Anyways, we know what it gives. It's just armor and magic resist. But just the smallest amount is just such a big deal, dude. It really is. And we're not getting as fed as I want to be either, which is sad, but just how it's going this game. We have now hustled 615 gold, which is worth 2 kills worth of money, which is amazing. I knew I was going to miss the cannon as soon as I threw it. I was like wondering if I was about to make that mistake. If we want to try to gank any... Okay, am I getting ganked up here? Our vision control topside is so trash, so I'm just not going to step up because I'm too squishy. I'm just going to go buy my needless. We'll just farm from far away with our Q to stay alive. I guess I don't really need this anymore. Okay. Okay, I managed to get a kill. Jarvan also secured the rift, so I'm just going to grab that. We'll kill these dogs because they give us bonus money. TF passive works on everything. It works on minions, too. Big stun. Another good kill. Just flash forward to deal some more damage. Oh, I'm just tapping my card. I don't care about what I get at this point. All that matters is that you just tap your card and get anything out because the amount of damage that you'll deal is good. The most important thing is just doing any cards inside of team fights. If also, the blue cards shouldn't be coming out until, like, my death cap purchase anyways for, like, the huge damage hits. It doesn't really deal that much. We still have our Rift Herald that we have not used just yet. This Rift Herald should be used on a turret that's more healthy because it does about half of the damage to the turret. So, like, top lane would be best. Mid lane is already so low that it will probably just get taken with, like, one single auto attack from anybody. I have no idea if Jarvan's going to be happy or sad about me taking his camp right now, but... I did chunk myself a little bit by doing it as well. Blue carding just to get back a lot of my mana here. We can pop our ultimate sometimes just to see where people are. Sometimes a useful thing to do. If I just pop it right now, we can see where everybody is, which gives Kayle huge safety. Because they'll be like, oh, cool, so we know that we're not getting ganked. Oh, I might be dead here. I had a feeling that I was getting myself killed, but... that's my fault. I had a feeling that they could be in there. I should have popped it sooner. As soon as I went for the wave, I was like just thinking to myself, I bet Singe is around the corner, but sometimes your brain says something, but your hands do something else. That happens a lot. Thankfully, it looks like my team is still popping off pretty hard. And meanwhile, Kayle's just going to continue scaling. Hopefully my team doesn't pop off so hard to the point that I don't get to the TF one-shots, though. Like, another thing that most likely needs to happen to even get close to being able to one-shot is also we need to finish a 25-stack Medjai's. Because that gives a ridiculous amount of AP. And also normally gives you more AP faster. So, like, if I buy it, it's inexpensive, and then I can get to full build, like, in quotations, because technically Medjai's isn't a, like, fully complete item in a way. Should I just TP to this just to try to get more gold from, like, a kill or something? Dang, dude, really? I'm not gonna get anything? I TP for literally nothing? Depression. Well, that sucks. Like, even if I pop my Rift bot, I'm not gonna get anything either. So just completely wasting my time. Wow, and a Fury's really going in. I never expected Nefiri to try to go for a steal, because that's, like, so risky. But okay. I guess I'll just pop this, because they might not even come bot lane, because my team's popping off mid lane, so they'll most likely go there instead. Because normally people will try to go to the, like, the most, the best spot for them. The most dangerous for the enemy team is mid lane. Oh, I got red card. Bummer. If only I got blue card there, it could have been better. They might FF after that, and then we just don't even get to the blue cards because that must be very tilting that everybody just died and we're taking a ridiculous amount of their base. But hopefully they don't FF because they maybe just want to... I want to kill your dogs, dude. No! Dang it, dude. I couldn't get more. I'm just trying to get money from them. Oh, yes. Got a little bit of cash there. Oh, I got some more. Pantheon ultimate, maybe? I have my decap and base, finally. So, the total damage, we used to be able to deal like 2,000 plus. Right now, after decap, we'll see. We'll calculate it, kind of. Remember that also I don't have enough penetration that, like, it will truly deal that amount. But let's just pretend that people have 0 MR. We'll just, for the sake of how much we truly can do. Also, I think Void Staff next item might deal... Actually, we'll go Shadow Flame to try to kill the Caitlyn, I guess. So, 688 AP. 900 plus 400. So, we got 1,300-ish. And then this is like 350-ish. We'll just say it's like 1,700 damage. Plus Ludens, which is like 200 damage on top of that. So it's like 1,800-ish. So that's okay. Like, if I flash for her there, it won't kill. Just to be aware. But previous TF, I might have been able to flash on that guy and just one-shot her, just straight up. The most important thing is keeping your stack deck alive. Keep it on, because if you have your stack deck up, that's how you can look for the one-taps. I mean, I might just have to attempt something just to see how much damage we can deal, I guess. Dang, I didn't have my blue card out. But if I did, that would have just straight up killed her, so I tried. If my blue card was still on, that would have one-tapped her. The game's just over now. We win. GG. If only my blue card was still up. Maybe Caitlyn will come back alive before we win. I'm hoping that we, like, throw the game somehow, but I guess not. No, don't end yet. Yeah, my team's gonna end too fast. Well, anyways, we tried the thing. Maybe I could have killed Caitlyn with only a blue card, but I doubt it. She probably would have lived with just, like, 1 HP. But that was the attempt of blue card Twist of Fate. It, like, works okay. If you look up the win rate of it, I believe that it's not as good as just going standard Twist of Fate with, like, Rod of Ages and Rapid Fire Cannon, because a gold cards bot is more effective than trying to one-shot people. So anyways, thanks for watching. Sorry that I wasn't able to get the one-shots off, but I attempted it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked 2 Challenger with only viewer picks. The highest comment was Lethality Zeri Mid. Rush Infinity Edge first for big W damage. It's going to be difficult to play. Lethality Zeri is not really that good because W is extremely unreliable. That being said, if you land it, sure, it's going to deal a ton. How it functions is that your W has a crit. Whenever it hits a wall, it will make it so it's AoE and deal bonus damage because it crits. And that gets affected by Infinity Edge, so Infinity Edge can make it so it hits really hard. And then if you go a bunch of lethality, after Infinity Edge, your W will always crit, so increasing your crit rate is, like, useless. And that makes it so she can deal a ton. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, I think Zeri's going to have mana issues, so I'm going to build tier first item, as you see. And that tier will allow me to make it so I can maybe have an easier time as the game continues, because it gives me also CDR, which is good, because I need W to be spammable. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, it plays very similar to AP Zeri, but the reason why AP Zeri doesn't exist anymore is because W does physical damage. And the reason why this isn't, like, one-shot heavy, as it used to be, is because another big thing is that your ultimate is a different damage type. It's magic damage. Back when AP Zeri existed, W did magic damage, meaning that you could build specifically to deal a bunch of magic damage. But nowadays, if I land W on somebody, and it won't, you're not going to one-shot anybody, really. It will deal good damage, but afterwards, you just don't deal enough with your ultimate to, like, one-shot them. So you have to, like, finish them with auto attacks. Anyways, we have tier, and the way that you stack tier is through your right click. Your right click is this little laser. Your Q are your auto attacks. They don't get stacked for tier. I did him with my W there. We are doing W max, as the person said. The best possible purchase would be a BF sword, but getting to BF probably is going to be quite challenging, so I don't think we're going to be able to do that, probably. Whenever Zed uses Q, we should feel a little bit safer, because, I mean, ZQ is his main damage source, but I also want to use my TP effectively, too, because this guy does not have TP and I do, so I think I just reset here on my pickaxe spy. You can start your recall while you're drifting over the wall. Your E is kind of like Zoe E, because it will literally go across the entire wall if you use it that way, so that's why I did that there. And then we'll just immediately TP back with our pickaxe spy. But yeah, you want to be right-clicking to get the tier stacks. That being said, though, another thing about Zeri is that your right-click is the charge underneath me, this orange bar that was previously yellow. That does not deal much damage unless either a minion is low or an enemy is super low, and even then you should not be using it. It mostly is to be used against the enemy when they are, when you have it fully charged, and does percent magic damage to them. So you only want to use it against enemy champions when they themselves, whenever it's stacked, I guess, you can. But again, the damage of it isn't that insane. Like, normally late game, it does not even deal as much damage as, like, your Q. So it's just kind of a weird ability, honestly. Anyways, we have first strike. If you saw, I did use W to try to get this guy already, but it's, like, so unreliable. I got, like, decent damage off, but... Dang, I feel like Alistar definitely could have given that to somebody else besides himself, but whatever. I'm just gonna grab that minion and recall because this guy's level 6 and he can all enemy too easily. I'll just walk back. We can't afford boots because we have magical footwear. That's okay, though. We are going to try to still go for that first item, Infinity Edge, so I have nothing to buy, because if I buy a longsword, that's going to ruin the purchase. The faster I can get to Infinity Edge, the better. Your W, when you use it against the wall, is extremely telegraphed, and most people just dodge it, so it's extremely unreliable to kill people, sadly. The way to make it go faster is through attack speed, but we don't really build attack speed in our kit. Really. We can maybe go Berserker Greaves if we really want to, and that's about it. So yeah, I'm just using my right click to last hit some of these because we're trying to still stack our tier. In fact, I feel like the only way to probably kill people would be probably roaming, even though my roams are not very good because I also don't have boots. But that might be the only way to really do stuff. The Zed already has level 2 boots, so that makes him very scary to face. Okay, a little bit of damage. The reason why he didn't ulti me there is because I was next to the wall and he was waiting for me to use my ability. His chunk was way better than mine because I'm, like, really low now. I just run away from him. If he ulted me there, he maybe could have killed me, but thankfully I got to do a decent reset. You have to reset all the time with this. It's so scary in laning phase versus a lot of people going this. If you want to have an easier laning phase, you can go like lethal tempo and just play her like a regular Zeri going Infinity Edge first. But because I'm testing out, seeing how first strike might feel for like more gold and more damage type, like true W first build. Nice, okay, we got all the minions. He chunked me again, but overall our CS is looking pretty good. Nobody is going to be around mid lane to help me, so I will just play kind of far away for now. I got a little bit of gold from hitting the Rakan there. As you saw, it did pretty okay damage. Not bad. Okay, a little bit of money from him. Not bad again. It's fine. We can try to land something here, even though it's very difficult. Like, he was inside of it for a long time there, and even then, just being super slow with reaction speed, it doesn't matter. They almost have to, like, walk into it. To be able to realistically hit them. Besides your E... allowing you to go over walls, it gives you on-hit damage, so when you fight people, you do it to also deal more. Your ultimate deals magic damage in a big AoE, and then it gives you stacks of movement speed. It also makes it so your Q does more damage, so you get, like, more on-hit damage. I have my BF sword, so I think I just base here to buy that. My team's already kind of freaking out a little bit. I guess I just TP. No, I guess I can just walk back. We'll just save our TP. That person's top. See, Evelyn's up there. The reason why we don't need to TP back is because it looks like I'll still be able to catch most of the wave here. And as you can see, like, even again, my W felt like it was pretty fast, but again, it just can't land onto him because it's just very slow to proc. Let's just clear out this vision at least. If Evelyn comes mid lane, there's no way we can 2v2. Yeah, there's nothing I can do, dude. Unfortunately, if I just get ganked like that, I have no way out. I already used my E recently, and the ECD is 20 seconds. It's very difficult for me. Oh! I mean, okay, she almost died, I guess. That guy just gets comboed immediately. That guy gets knocked underneath turret. Alistar just messed up combo really badly there, which maybe could have ended up with a kill for Lucian, but they failed it. At least I have my boots pretty soon, so I can start running away a little bit easier. Kind of... So far, this is a pretty expected game for his AP Zeri. Or not AP Zeri, Lethality Zeri. This is normally how it goes. And this guy shoves in, I'll just use my W to try to secure all these. If the game lasts long, we'll be good to go. It's what we need to really be playing around. Oh, there's a Draven here. Me helping you is difficult. Yeah, dude. I mean, you came in trying to assist, but what am I supposed to do when I don't have my E? My ultimate isn't in range of recon or anything, and Evelyn's already down here, so I just immediately die. Very classic. Oh, I got an assist, though. Thank God, dude. Thank you for giving me an assist. I'll take any tiny bit of cash I can get because of how difficult it is to get any amount of money with this pick for the early game. Because it's just really difficult unless you get to join a fight that's already been, like, lost, and then you try to, like, help out the team afterwards. But so far, I've been the one that gets initiated on, so it's worse for me. Zed's fed. He'll be difficult to face. I'm just glad that we're also CSing well, so at least I have, like, a pretty decent amount of generated gold for myself. Probably not gonna be able to hit anybody, but it's still pretty chill. I'm just glad I have some stuff to still work with boots and stuff. I don't know if I want to go Mermana next or Lethality. I'm not sure just yet. Evelyn might even just rotate back into me, which is quite dangerous for me to face. Yep, pretty unreliable, sadly. There goes all my HP. Kind of assuming that Evelyn's gonna come gank me. I don't know why. I'll just recall here, I guess. Let's just get out of here. Warded. I can't help out bot side right now. Still doing fine CS-wise, thankfully. I'm extremely underleveled, down half of a level. I guess that's not extremely. Being underleveled does suck, though. My W off this wall is not good. I think that it used to be better in the past, but now I only feel like I only have one wall to use, which also feels pretty bad. Zed is able to press Q off of one shadow twice already. Already has that much CDR. Every single time I get a little bit chunked, I just have to recall because otherwise I just get one shot. So we'll just continue recalling. Buying a little bit, going back mid lane, recalling. When we finish like 3 items, I would say 3 items is probably core, I would say. Because then we maybe have enough damage to do stuff. He just chunked the crap out of me, and there's nothing I can really do about it. I just walk away here. There's no way I can survive if I try to go back in. But I might be able to still clear this next wave, though. Yeah, I even used my ultimate, but it doesn't matter. He's just too easy to, like, beat me, so I just die again. Nothing I can do. But don't be confused about, like, is AP's, or is Lethality Zeri, like, this bad? No, this is, like, normal. Like, this is pretty... You probably will be dying in most of your games. Unless you're, like, super low elo or something, I guess you could probably, like, make it work, but... Deaths... Probably... You're playing it as well as you can. It's just not good. In that sense. Oh, dang, that guy's really maybe gonna live with 1 HP. Oh, nope, just barely got her. Well played. Urgot might be able to kill the other guy, too. I have no shutdowns to get because my bot lane is winning, so even if I get a, like, kill onto Zed, I can't even, like, come back, really. But at least we have Infinity Edge plus some lethality to work with, so I hit a bit harder. I'm hoping that at least we can get to 3 items with my teammates carrying me, and we get to showcase 1 W dealing, like, good damage to a squishy target. Like, that's the ideal condition right now, I'd say. Showcase 1 single W hit of damage, if possible. Zed's going bot lane. Fighting Zed is going to be really challenging. Can't land it onto her there. My W did not take me where I wanted to go, sadly. No assist on the guy. I will just base. Do I get assist for anything here? Yeah, I got 1. Nice. That guy's going to die too, so there's no reason to do anything. Zed will continue shoving bot lane. I'll just head on down there. I think I should just finish Edge of Night just to keep myself alive, because I think the other items that do give me CDR, which would be more effective for damage, just won't be smart. If I want to truly win this game, I need to build defensive options, and I don't think that they're even going to save me regardless of that, but at least I'm a little bit tankier. A small bit, I suppose. Ooh, miss cannon. Unlucky. Probably can't get him here, but... At least I didn't die, though. At least I didn't die. Got to just barely survive. Yeah, Urgot's really strong. He probably does need multiple people to go up there to be able to kill him. Riven's just grouping for now. Oh, dude, that did crazy amounts of damage, but it's still not enough. That Zed's going for me. Nice, I got a free kill just because he went too deep. They might FF before I could even, like, do that much. But if you didn't see how much damage my W did to Evelynn, like, it starts hitting really hard because, I mean, since it crits and you have IE and Infinity Edge and stuff, it does quite a bit. If you ever get a lead, I would say, like, it half-lifes people. If I have, like, 3 items, it hits for, like, 800-ish. And then probably 4 items, 5 items is more like 1.1 to 1.3k versus the extreme squishies. So, those are, like, the damage numbers. So you're never going to one-tap somebody because even at full build, it's only, like, 1.3-ish versus the squishies. But it still half-lives people on a, like, relatively short CD. Damn, that guy just got one-tapped. We can use turrets as well to try to, like, do more, but... We can also use our W while wall riding. Did Lucian want mid lane? Yeah, still, like, it looked like he's about to walk into it, but this doesn't work. 600 damage, so it was, like, alright, right? We have 2 fully completed items just like him. Oh, I just messed up my E. He's not going to engage on me, probably. I mean, wow, you are? Okay. Doesn't my teammate just kill you with me, then? Okay. You will kill the extremely weak Zeri. I'm pretty worthless this game, so if they're going to commit that many resources to kill me, of all people, I'm kind of chill with it. I'm just... I'm the weakest member of our team, guys. I'm not even worth a shutdown. You guys are committing your flash to kill me? Alistar's not popping his ultimate until the last possible second. You should probably use that ultimate a little bit sooner than that. There's no reason to probably buy boots. I would rather just finish my next item for even more AD. That's better. Ooh, is Urgot okay here? Doesn't look like it. Death. See you later, bro. And she just walks away from me. I do have, I guess, blue buff to collect. I'm way better grouped than being solo lane, but I can't just always be perma-grouped with the team, so that's why I'm, like, not going side lane until, like, the wave is starting to come back towards us and stuff. Let's see if we can land a single shot on anybody. Miss one. I got the wave, let's go. Boom, 640, take that. Take that big damage, bro. Keep on using these pillars to just look around. Okay, Lucian died. He was worth 1k, so that's a pretty big shutdown. Oh, I just hit Evelynn for half her HP, I think. Ooh, nice. Another good hit. Still really far away from finishing my item, though. Just trying to rotate around to assist. This gives vision at least. I did not mean to hit that. That was an accident. This does give vision, so if you ever want to like try to see them and stuff, you can. Can't get that minion. Dude, I'm so slow. My movement speed is feeling so sluggish. Oh. What is this? Ooh. Wow, okay, well... Oh, Alistar. You know what? I think she deserves to live. That's a good experience for Alistar to learn that sometimes when you make a mistake, somebody deserves to survive. He should have been able to kill her and just knocked her away instead. I'm not going to burn my flash just to get one single kill. That was on him there. I still don't have my item, dude. I still don't have my item. It's just so sad. Oh, I almost hit Evelyn. I saw that. A little bit of money for myself again. If we get this turret, I think I have enough money to buy. So that's what I'm going to do. And then we just immediately TV back, because this is my one opportunity to showcase the damage. I think the next item would be some type of Last Whisper, because people have really high armor nowadays. Oh, 500 damage to Recon. If that hit Evelyn, it might have just straight up killed, but... Oh, okay, 500 to that, or 600. Also, he had a Bloodthirster shield, so it could have done even more. If they don't engage soon, they're just gonna get screwed. Alright, we got a pretty good crit there. There's no more angles to crit off of now. But anyways, that was a Zeri, Lethality Zeri. That's exactly how probably I will always think the game's going to go. If for some reason you do get fed and pop off, you're just extremely lucky. Inside of at least the higher ranks. Once again, if I play this inside of the lower ranks, I'm sure that maybe you can do some stuff. My damage dealt, of course, is like okay because I was poking. But yeah, so thanks for watching. That was my third attempt of it, by the way, so if you think that it's just a one-off, no, this was my third try. The other games were even worse than this. So anyways, peace out, have a great day, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next game. We are playing some Rell top lane versus a Gragas. I'm pretty sure this matchup is, like, awful, because I'm pretty sure Gragas E overpowers, like, my abilities that are meant to use to crowd control, so I think that's not good. Rell top lane is pretty damn bad, but, I mean, they asked for it, so you have to be, like, ridiculously good. There's only, like, one trick. I think if you look up, like, Rell top lane one-trick video, there's, like, one person that's done it. But, you have to play her as, like, just a character, build full tank, and just be, a support for your team, kinda. So that's all we really have to do. So I'll auto-attack him a couple times. I don't know Rell's abilities very well, but your W is a dismount and remount ability. And, when I use it, I can get a shield, but I feel like his E would beat me, so that's why I'm not doing anything here just yet. At least I get a shield for that, but even then I just take so much. Oh my goodness, dude. You could have flashed and killed me there, because this guy has Ignite. Very lucky that for some reason he didn't do that. What my Q does is just damage and a stab stun, so you can chain it with your W to try to knock them up. When you are demounted, you get bonus armor and magic resist, but you lose movement speed, I think. I still think that it exists. But when you're mounted, you get increased movement speed. Bro? Okay, well, yeah, if you, like, make a mistake like that, then I just win. The only realistic way to kill people, and I am not kidding around about this, if you look up the video of how Rell top works, a lot of times is that you have to bait them and then just kill them underneath your turret. I am not joking. Because at least you have a bunch of crowd control with your kit. Because you have a Q stun. It also destroys all shields, so people have shields. That's pretty nice. Your passive is whenever you land, I believe, any ability or an attack, auto attack, you steal some armor and magic resist, meaning that it goes from them to you, and I literally gain it. My W is 2-part, so when I'm mounted, it will do the crash move, where I will, like, jump off, and then get a shield, and then, like, drag myself across the floor, and I will, like, knock people up. My E just is a auto attack empowerment, or I think a Q empowerment. I don't think it works on any other ability. It also gives you movement speed, too. Wow, I really took a turret shot. Ouch. Grass proc? Dude! I really took another turret shot? Well, now I'm just upset. Holy crap, you're actually almost dead. Dude, you drag yourself so far forward. I don't play Rell. I've never played Rell. Honestly, I feel like maybe I could have dove him, but oh well. So I need to land my W onto him. Also, I might get ganked by Shaco, too. Wow, I can't believe I won that. He was definitely trying to bait for Shaco to arrive. I'm just glad that I was able to get him, though, before I died. So, anyways, how you can beat people, in my opinion, as Rell, in a 1v1, is firstly, I'm over-leveled, so that definitely helps, because my abilities just deal more damage than his, but, getting a shield is nice, because I run Shield Bash. Grasp does deal quite a bit of damage, and it heals me, so that helps as well. So you want to take only super, super short trades over and over again. Your E, of course, also does deal, like, percent damage. It's not really, like, that insane. And the cooldown on it is pretty long, so it's not something you can do reliably all the time. But if you play, like, how I did there... See how slow I am, by the way, when I, like, have my thingy going? When I'm demounted. Anyways, you remount with your W, and you pull the person behind you. You also get movement speed, I think, when you activate it, too. One more hit. Ah, cool. I honestly played that kind of out of my mind, but I'm getting camped pretty hard by Shaco, who desperately needs to help out this Gragas, who definitely should not be losing to Rell top lane, but hey, I mean, you guys are getting me good. Damn, this guy is so damn low. Anyways, yeah, I mean, so far, honestly, I'm more surprised at how easy this has been feeling, but I was wrong about the Rell. Like, my W apparently is not overpowered by Gragasy, so I feel like that's a pretty big deal for us. That definitely helps. What your ultimate does is that it pulls everybody in, and it does damage to them, and that's all it does. The AP ratio on it is quite high, but the goal of it, I would say, is more so, just CCing everybody. So that's what I try to do. Wow, the damage from my E there is kind of ridiculous. So, Rell and an ally charge gaining movement speed 25% when facing an enemy, so that means that it gives us more movement speed by chasing people. And then we get to make it so my Q or my E both explode to deal some bonus damage. Alright, I'm starting to understand her a little bit more. Once again, I've never been good at Rell, even support, never understood her very well, so I'm just trying to recap some stuff for myself, so I understand. What? My E missed. Or, I mean, my Q missed, so then I couldn't land anything. Okay, well, I guess I just missed. Oh, it did overpower. What do you know? Did overpower him for a second. Aw, warded. Oh, dang, I'm definitely dead. The Shaco's always top lane, too. My fault for getting killed, though, because, like, I'm playing too aggressive when I shouldn't be. I could have died to Gragas even without any assistance. The amount of Magikers that I have is really not that crazy. So he does so much damage to me already. It's my fault for getting caught the way that I did. If only there was a place for me to TV behind this guy so Nocturne can gank him. Yeah, dude, you're going way too early, no? I mean, yeah, you're not gonna be able to get him. Why not wait for me to arrive? Because I would use my own flash, and then you're gonna just yoink my entire wave? Okay, you didn't yoink all of it, thankfully. We probably could have dove him. I would have totally been down, but it doesn't look like he's down. Oh. He is staying. He doesn't want to dive him. Alright. Then I guess we won't. Gragas is such a non-interactive lane. Shaco's 612. He did use his body slam, not that it matters too much. A little bit of damage to him. I probably die. I used my W to get my shield back up there at the last possible second, so I barely was able to get him, but nice. Shaco's also dead, so we know that he can't be up here. Almost missed that cannon, but I didn't. So because Shaco's not here, I think I'm going to hit this a few times, because I might be able to get this plate. This is like my one opportunity to probably get it. Dude, it takes so long to deal damage to this turret. Holy shit. And we have our item. Let's go. So now we have better wave clear because... Oh my goodness, bro. This guy is so annoying. Let me just use this so I could run away. I can't believe he still looped around. There must have been vision somewhere. Hollow Radiance is done by Boots. In fact, they have a lot of crowd control, so we'll just go Merc Treads immediately. I think that's best. So should I use E to get back to lane? Does it give me movement speed? Yeah, it does. Okay. We're going to stay mounted because we get the bonus movement speed when we're mounted, so there's no reason not to. I feel like all these minions are going to mess up themselves because of my Sunfire. Oh, well. Our conditioning is now applied because that rune literally does nothing for a while. Alright, well I died for the 1 HP Shaco topside. Unlucky. If only I was able to get my W back up fast enough, I maybe could have survived. I used my ultimate to drag them all together into a big stun. And also, like, whenever I'm landing all my abilities like that, I am getting a ton of armor and magic resist from them, even though they don't have that much. But all combined, of course, I'm hitting 3 people. So I think it gives me a pretty good amount of stats. Fiddlesticks ultimate here. Looks like he does kill him, right? Dude, if he somehow got away, I would have been very triggered. We will rotate towards bot side. My team is doing good for all types of objectives right now, which is awesome. Is it even possible to kill this Senna, dude? As a 1v1er? I don't think that I should even chase. Maybe I could, like, try with my abilities, but I don't know. I'm just, like, worried about Shaco. I don't have, like, any armor. I'm mostly magic resist right now. Also, I hope that doing Emax second is what you're supposed to be doing, because that's what I'm going for the percentage damage, I thought. Damn, her damage is ridiculously bad. Damn, Shaco literally killed everybody. And I don't even think that I can TP in to, like, get that guy either. So if I go for Unending Despair, it will give me, like, healing and stuff. And also, I'm more of an AoE team fighter, so I guess I'll try that. The best thing to do with Rell is somehow land a crazy good combo. You can use your ultimate while your W is going down, so you can pull people all into your thing and then press Q afterwards to stun all them. And the combo is, like, crazy strong. This person is way too far up, right? This is punishable finally. No? Dang, dude, I guess I just missed absolutely everything. I mean, Senna is a pretty fast character, I guess, so... I just really grass procced the finisher. I know that I was probably going to get killed because I already messed up, but I might as well fully commit if she isn't going to use her flash to run. I'll do it. The more kills I get and the tankier I get, the more utility I can have for the team. So hopefully we just get into a good team fight where I just do a good AoE for, like, fiddlesticks and stuff. Because we have a decent amount of AoE on our team too. I think if I was to go for, like, some AP item, probably Liandry's would be good. Because we have the wide AoE on my ult. Your ultimate has 110% AP ratio. But the base damage of it is pretty bad, though. Shaco 1v9. Yeah, he's kind of popping off hard, isn't he? Holy shit. I'm just gonna immediately die, but I'll just get them all clumped together, I guess. At least. The brand damage was freaking insane. The Shaco... I thought that brand... you know what? I take it back. Brand damage is not the insane thing. It was basically all Shaco. So Shaco is only hitting the tank, which is me, and we're losing. That's crazy. Well, the good news is that we still have, like, crazy AoE, because we didn't get a fight with Fiddlesticks or Ken in there. I know that we went into, like, a numbers disadvantage fight, but I just assumed that we could do a little bit as a... with our Fed members, because we are pretty strong on those guys. Damn, this guy is really ruining the day, isn't he? Alright guys, I have my ultimate available. Let's see if I can make a flash play to win us the game, I guess. I'm surprised I got that. Nice. I should go Randuin's too, because they have so much crit already. Oh my god. I could probably still tank this, right? And then everybody dies here? I die if I go in, so that's why I'm running away. Nice, guys. Yeah, I'm a tanky character, so if I go underneath turret, I'm okay with that as long as people follow me up. That's the goal. So, good fight finally happened. I'm happy about it. We also are getting closer to our next buy. That will give me a bit more tankiness as well. Okay, nice kill on that guy as well. Team still doing good on dragons. I still have no idea if using my W to dismount and remount is actually speeding me up or not. Cost 800 gold. Kind of far away from it, huh? Still have my flash available too, I guess. Whoa, okay. Nice. I'm glad that I didn't miss Canna. I would have been pretty frustrated if I somehow lost that. Let's just drag this guy. That should be enough. Shaco dies, that's good. I stun that guy. Auto-attacking, nice. Good fight, everybody. If Shaco ever goes in, he can't leave afterwards when he uses his Q. That's like the most important thing. Can we do Otacon or no? Does it take too long? I don't really know. I guess I can start it and see. Will he come over and help me? Okay, he's not gonna help me. Just kidding. Let's go. Dude, if Nocturne's not gonna help me, I'm not gonna stay on it. Screw it. Oh man, it actually let me almost leave. That's crazy. Also, I don't know what that guy's doing. So he basically just got himself killed for literally no reason at all. Well. I tried to help, but we didn't have Cannon ultimate either. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, Nocturne threw the game more than anybody else there. That was like such a grief play. I tried to help because they got a good pick, but after getting the good pick, I guess my ultimate and combo wasn't good enough for Fiddlesticks because I was trying to combo with him to like wipe the enemy team because we do have enough AoE that we can maybe do something. But I was like risky to do. Also, Kaisa died way too fast. Like she gets one shot by Shaco every single team fight, and that's like a huge deal. Do I want to go Randuin's now? If I go Randuin's and then like engage hard and just like full tank the enemy team, that'd be really good. But I need to be like extremely aggressive with it. Okay, at least they were able to kill in the end. What is with all these fights? It doesn't make any sense, but sure, dude. If you guys, for some reason, win this, good on you. Oh, you guys lost somehow? That's crazy. Like, why are you guys even fighting that? I don't even understand. Gragas one-shots me. Yeah, but, like, you don't have to jump on the enemy team, you know? There's, like, no reason to go in. I'm really tanky, so that's why I'm going in now. So, as you saw, when I went in, look how little damage I took. Like, and how ridiculously strong I am. Like, they did nothing to me. Tanks balanced. I don't deal damage, though. The only reason why I did any damage there is because the tower shot the Gragas, and then Nocturne came in. But that's the type of fight you want. Like, you drag them into your W. Dang, there's no objectives to do, is there? Baron's not going to be up fast enough. My team is pinging it, but there's no way. Shaco will be up way before. Rell's kind of fun if you ever get the wombos. It's kind of goofy. Dang, Nocturne died again. Bad spot. At least they were able to kill Bran at the same timing. So our next item that we're still going for is still going to be that Randuin's, I think. The reason why Randuin's is good is Shaco does crit, right? But another person that crits is Senna, because she gets crit chance by just the game lasting long, because she gets souls, and those souls turn into crit chance. So eventually she'll have 100% crit, so no matter what, I'll always be reducing the damage of her. That's the idea. That's the goal. I'm just worried about you getting one shot as soon as I go bot lane, dude. Clear out some vision together at least. See if something can happen here. No flip. Guys, we have to kill this cannon, please. I mean, not the cannon. I mean, the Shaco. Nobody went for Shaco. I feel like it took so long. Also, it looks like Fiddlesticks died without being able to cast his ultimate, which is huge. And that's why we lost so hard. Nobody was, like, really together for that fight whatsoever. Too bad I also used my flash for that fight, too. That made it even worse. Dragon's coming up, and I don't know if we can still contest this one either. Like, is it reliable for my teammates to get there in time? Probably not, right? Yeah, it's probably still gone. We don't even have, like, certain ultimates that are important, probably. You just got stopped, so now it makes it even worse. At least that person killed himself. Oh, my W didn't let me escape there. It's too many threats. Cannon also died without being able to cast his ultimate again. Thought it would be fine if we just killed Gragas and then just backed away after. I tanked a ridiculous amount of damage, but I can't do more than that. Looks like the Shaco probably will be able to carry the game. We have to deny him of killing my team, but it's just so damn difficult. all those objectives that we got for the early game is no longer looking good. The game definitely felt much harder after that one single death that Nocturne had, where he just kind of inted in their base. I almost had my item, but... I stunned them? There's no way for me to leave. My W shield, maybe? Holy shit, I might be out. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I got out of that. My goodness, I cannot believe all that good stuff just happened for our team because Kai'Sa was pushing, so she even gets a turret for herself too. Holy crap, I cannot believe that just happened. That was so good. They overextended, Nocturne was able to help me. Rell, can you go Knight's Vow? Yeah, I guess I can try. That's fine. Oh, my ultimate missed and back away. No, no, no. No, Kennen! There was no reason to help me afterwards, bro. Oh, man. So, now I just died too, maybe, unless... Yeah. I tried helping him after I died, bro. Why? Nobody dies? Really? Dang, Senna's just too good, dude. I guess everybody's just dead. Just like that. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. That was pretty fun. Honestly, I kind of liked Rell. I don't think that I'm good enough to carry this, but also I feel like there was, like, other issues besides just me. Maybe they can try to stop them from ending, but I kind of doubt it. I think Shaco's just going to one-shot this Kennen or something. Yeah. Like, okay. Bye-bye, I guess. So, peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Oh my goodness. See you later, Fiddlesticks, too. I can understand how Rell talk could be somewhat okay. The damage isn't that bad. If I was better at her, like, I've played probably a total of less than 10 games of Rell in my entire life. That's how, like, unexperienced I am, and I still feel like I had pretty decent, like, plays. So anyways, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next game. We are playing some Sion top. This pick, unfortunately, didn't say to, like, what pick I should do, but I thought it was kind of cool sounding, so I'm going to do it regardless. I've been trying to research items on it, but what it is they said a fighter. I guess, is Sion even considered a fighter? Did I already make a mistake? Anyways, we're playing Sion, and they say to build a character as if I'm in an RPG, meaning you only get one item type. I'm not going to include, like, components in starting items, because I feel like that doesn't really make much... That's going to be too complicated. But I would imagine, like, things like chest piece, you only get one. One weapon, and maybe a shield. But one thing I realized is that there's, like, barely any shields in League, if you didn't know, for top lane. Like, there's Locket, is, like, a shield-ish looking thing. Let me get my grass proc, thank you. But Sion is a infinitely scaling top laner because he gets... max HP every single last hit. You can, like, auto-attack the opponent with your grasp and stuff. Your W shield does quite a bit of damage if it pops, but if it goes away ever, then you can't pop it. But if you ever get to hit the opponent with it, it does a ton, which is why she's running away, because she knows how much damage it does. It does percent damage, that's why. Don't get hit by that. Dang, I really messed that up. That's okay, at least I got a grass proc off. Dying is pretty common with Sion, I know. But obviously I'm not going to be trying to do that all the time. I'm just going to Q her there. Your Q, you hold it down, it does a bunch of AD damage, and if you hold it long enough, it will eventually knock them up instead of just slow. Otherwise, you can just tap it to deal damage. But you can hold it down really long, and then it does, like, crazy amounts of damage if you have a bunch of AD. There are some things that also Sion has that I don't know what they are. Like, for instance, I don't know what Heartsteel is. Is it a pendant? Is it a chess piece? I don't really know. I, like, looked at the higher resolution image of it, and I still can't even tell. I want that. I don't want to miss the cannon because it gives you, I believe, more HP if you get it. But your HP is gained through your W, so that's why I leveled up my W first, if you didn't know why I leveled it up. That stunned me. Wow. Well played. Aw, really? She's gonna be able to get away, but I almost got her, I guess. Close. We almost did it. Let's just go like this first. I think I should go... Man, they have, like, both types of damage this game. Should I just go Heartsteel and no Sunfire or Hollow Radiance? That feels kind of strange to do, right? Man, then I can't go, like, other items that maybe could be better. So, big 160 damage hit. Grass proc. She just missed her ability. Just land my Q damage onto her. Apparently, I'm always popping my ability before it does it, though, sadly. But see how much damage I deal, even though I'm, like, I just died as well, and I'm a bit under-leveled. What your E does is that it also shreds armor. You can kick a minion, and it will go really far. But I don't know what I want to build with my one damage item, either. I feel like there's just... Like, for instance, Dead Man's Plate, if you didn't know, is a shoulder piece. So at least I know that I can build that this game, because it's like the only shoulder piece that exists, if you didn't see that. Oh, okay. Using it to dodge my ability, that's pretty well played. My wave is still in a pretty good spot, though. Oh, wow. Unfortunate. I do die, and I unfortunately can't get her, but that's my fault for getting caught. I don't think I could flash out either. It's still going somewhat okay, because, I mean, Sion doesn't really matter how many times you die. You will eventually be able to beat them regardless. Should I just consider Heartsteel a pendant? Like, I really don't understand what this is. Because it doesn't look like it's something that would be, like... Also, there's not that many helmets, either. There's Knight's Vow. Liandry's is a mask. Adaptive Helm is a helmet. Overlords is really good on Sion, but if this is considered a chess piece and I can't do that... And then the amount of shields in the game is just non-existent. I just need to run away. I think that I could die to that gank, so might as well use my ultimate to escape. We might eventually just get into the point that I should just be proxying, potentially. The Lilia is not level 6 yet, if she really wants to try to come back up. Dude, you are taking so much damage from these minions. Are you positive you want to be doing this? Like... She's trying to stun me against the wall, so I'm trying to respect it. Dude, you are getting yourself very low. I know that Lilia is probably going to gank me and kill me, but I mean, I'm a Sion, so who cares? The reason why Sion is okay with deaths is because His scaling is kind of OP, if I'm being completely honest. If you get into against a team comp that doesn't have much damage on it, you normally will just out-sustain everybody. Because you'll have so much HP and then you go like Unending Despair. But of course, Unending Despair might be an item that I can't buy. There's nothing for us to do here, so we'll just die. Have to think about what we want for the stuff as well. Do I want to go Swifty Boots? I guess. Alright. At least every single death we have a little bit of time that we can start looking at other items. Hullbreaker is great for Sion, but that's a weapon. I only get one weapon. We know we can build Sterix no matter what. That's good. That's like a guaranteed buy. Sterix, Deadman's. Sterix is gloves. Deadman's is shoulders. Our one weapon would either be a Titanic or a Hullbreaker. I think Titanic might be what I prefer. Yeah, so this 280 is how much bonus health we have, by the way, so that's the important thing to look at. Oh, I didn't get that. Oh, she actually got that shield? Okay, well, I guess I messed that up. How Poppy damage works is mostly off of her Q, by the way. Her Q damage is what does a ridiculous amount. Because her Q does percent damage, so it hurts really badly when I get hit by it, because I have just HP, but I don't have armor, really. So, that's... okay, whatever. I mean, alright. I guess I just don't understand the Sion very well because Lilia damages too much. Not too much, it lasts too long because she has multiple burn effects. You want to normally execute yourself and go the opposite direction when you get ganked because you want to make them waste time by trying to gank you, but I gave her a kill, so I messed it up. People that have damage over time effects, when they build damage over time items, make it so it lasts so much longer. So that was the problem. Now I kind of wish that I went Sunfire Cape, but oh well. At least Heartsteel will synergize with my other items. Grass proc. Grass proc, thank you. Not her coming again, dude. Okay. Oh, almost got you, dude. The thing is, so every single time I die, I'm worth less and less money, so they're committing a ton of resources to kill me. And the thing is, inside of team fights, right? Or if I keep on split pushing, you have to think about, like, alright, so you guys have a really fed Poppy, kind of. But when I go into team fights and I'm just tanking the enemy team, I'll still be able to tank quite a bit because I'm infinitely scaling. And then if my team is able to get another lane fed, then their weak lane normally can't kill me. And then that's where the, like, why inting Sion kind of can work. Of course, you could also just continue split pushing as well, because split pushing is pretty effective on my champion as well. It's just a matter of, like, continuing to try to pressure, though. Of course, if you get caught out too much, you can also get your opponent so fed, and then, like, maybe they get too fed that my teammates can't handle them, and that would suck. But remember that they're worth a shutdown, too, and only... if my team can get that shutdown, that's huge. I'll probably not care about her, like, trying to stop me from taking this. Because we're just trying to get money here. She is sacrificing so many minions just to try to hit me here. I'm not really sure why. But okay. You do you. Maybe I'll just ulti back to lane after getting chunked. I just got a pretty decent amount of gold there for myself. Maybe after this wave, actually, because I could probably just Q this. And then we'll just back away. Goodbye. I still don't know what to consider Heartsteel. Let's Google search it. What icon is Heartsteel League? What does it mean? What is it? I don't even understand. Heartsteel's a legendary item. Is it on the wiki maybe where I can like read up on it? Like what is it? There's no way to find out, dude. There's just no way to find out. I don't think I can... Alright, I mean, I'll rotate over, I guess. We'll see if we can even assist, but it seems like pretty difficult for us to do anything about. Even if we try to help out this guy, it's not going to work out. I just stunned both of them. It's not worth my life trying to kill more. Well, actually, maybe if I get my teammate ahead, it could be worth. No, it doesn't look like it's going to help, though. Even Sona's here, too. Goodness. Damn, bro. You're playing with fire here. You're gonna kill me with your teammate again? Okay. You guys got me, I guess. No, the other wave. Oh, give me some grass procs, thank you. A little bit of damage. Sion passive gives you lifesteal and you attack quickly, but also it gives you, it gives you, I believe, yeah, max HP on hit, so that's why you hit really hard. You deal 10% max HP per hit. Oh, I don't even know why I TP'd here. I probably didn't need to do that, but oh well. I guess if it generates a kill for my teammate, maybe. Ooh. Nice. You're welcome. It was actually worth it then. Just leave. Okay, got her flash. Nice. Not much else we can do after getting the flash. That's still okay with me, though. We have our Heartsteel in base, so we can start stacking. And then we have 500 bonus health so far for doing nothing but farming. Pretty bonkers. Pretty bonkers. That guy's worth a decent shutdown, so if my teammates get it, that's really good. And then I can just continue shoving out top and trying to take the turret, because even though I've died a bunch, it doesn't really matter since I can still pressure. And even my life just doesn't really matter. If they want to try to kill me again and just send people up here to kill me, I'm still going to take money from this and... just back away. Thank you very much. I'm out of here. We have our Heartsteel purchase. Randuin's is a shield. Do they have a lot of crit? Kind of. I think I just go Titanic next. That would be my one weapon, and then Randuin's. Randuin's Deadman's Sterix. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, we got the build path. Since Randuin's is a shield, right? Yeah, that is a shield, for sure. That is not a chess piece. She just started that. I mean, I do have my ultimate to try to go somewhere, but preferably I could just be annoying and just make Poppy kind of worthless by keeping her up here. Oh yeah, she has healing, I forgot. And I can't even build like a Thormail. Little bit of damage to her. And by a little bit, I mean a ton, because this hits so damn hard. Get the minion. Behind you guys is that Poppy, bro. Should I just continue pushing? Probably. I think that Poppy's heading back top lane, though. After I shove this, I should look mid. If I can. Unless my team's just gonna get into a fight even before then. Which they did. No, never mind. They just lost the turret. That's fine. Well, let's continue pushing then. Thank you very much for that. Ooh, can I get that Heartsteel proc? Thank you. Appreciate some of the stuff that I'm getting from this Lilia as well. I'm not able to use my ultimate, but we'll see if I can even, like, just keep Lilia away from my teammate. I die, but that's still chill because I'm not worth money, so who cares? Getting good Heartsteel stacks. Don't. Oh my god, you're gonna die. You should just backed away. There's no reason that my teammate needs to die here with me. That was, like, just so dumb, but whatever. You're worth a regular kill, dude. I'm not worth anything. It's okay if I die. It's chill, dude. Does this build into Hullbreaker? It does not. I'm not building a helmet, am I? Maybe I should also build that, huh? Oh my god, I think that Poppy's dead. Oh. Oh my god. Use your ultimate. Oh, you messed it up. Vi's pinging me when she literally got herself killed. Alright, dude. Okay, well, Kaisa unfortunately does not deal damage, I guess. I really thought she'd be able to get that. Nice try. Good attempt. I'm such a large character. Heartsteel makes you bigger, so... You get very big very quickly since you get more HP than, like, any other champion in the game, since you have your W passive. It's pretty bonkers. Warded there. Poppy's still going top, and nobody's gonna defend it? It really has to be me? Yeah, we might be able to start Otacon because Poppy's not here, guys. I'm down to stay with you, and then I TP afterwards. We are not starting it. I just got a crazy combo onto Lilia, but it's still not enough. I will try to tank everything here, and then just, like, try to CC them and just be annoying. TF should die. We did get a lot of good stuff because we managed to get Lilia flash, which is probably the biggest part. Oh, I just canceled her ability. Nice. I will die for sure, but at least my teammates can run, maybe? We need some more Heartsteel, please. My Qs were very good that fight, definitely. I got some good ones. Like, being able to CC the Lilia was the biggest part, but her having flash means that there's no way that we can have follow-up on it. Feels like everybody's damage also is not that crazy to kill her in the first place. Seems really challenging. Wait, she just killed herself. Yo, nice. She just went so deep underneath her for no reason at all. Sick. Well played, well played. Oh, that was really close to landing. Good attempt. We have TP ourselves now. I'm just going to go top lane. We can TP to the dragon or whatever if we want to fight it with our team. But I only want to do it if there's other people here with us that aren't just these two. Because the main damage dealers are the only ones that can kill that Lilia. Nobody else can. Oh, that was embarrassing. My team is just immediately starting the dragon. Looks like they might be able to secure it before anybody arrives there, which is good though. Oh, maybe not. They stole it, dang. Nice try. Damn, Lilia's really gonna live. How did she get over the wall? Did she really just blast cone out and that was it? I guess so. There's no way I ever kill this guy. I just don't deal enough because her build path is pretty good for shielding and healing, and I don't have anti-heal. I have my item, though. There's no way that they're on Dragon. I mean, Baron right now. They're doing that instead. I should probably give up top and just go bot lane because they will go to Baron next. So that's probably the best case scenario. The build path should have been Hold Breaker to probably play for split push at this point, but it's kind of too late for that. Vi is just pinging our teammate. Just start shoving. You can stun me if you want, doesn't really matter to me. Okay, they're trying to kill Lucian. Interesting. Managed to at least deal some good damage with my Q. Dang, dude, I didn't land it. Dang, I can't even land an auto attack. Apparently Swifty Boots is worse than Merc Treads. Oh well. Hold is to continue wave clearing because that's the best thing he can do. Dude. No. Well, nice try. Good attempt. Alright. Is Unending Despair a shield? Wait a second. That is a shield, isn't it? That's not something you could put on. That's a shield. We're going that. An item that gives me armor. That's what I've wanted, like, for quite a while now. I feel like the Heartsteel also was worse than just going, like, a Sunfire Cape. Because at least Sunfire Cape does damage. How much more money do I need? 1,300? Why is the team getting caught like that? See you later, I guess? Okay, I managed to somehow kill the Lilia. I'm also just full tanking like everybody here. Alright, you guys got me, dude. Well played. Thanks for all the Heartsteel stacks, by the way. Lilia just walked into my queue and I just full CC'd her straight up. That was 4v5 too. But Lilia didn't even get to play the game. She got, I guess, CC chained to the point that they just straight up died. I cannot believe that actually worked out for us. Dude, these Zoe bubbles are crazy good too. It doesn't look like they can do more. This is pretty risky to continue going, guys. I don't think that you can do it. If you can, then that's great, but yeah, if that doesn't land, then it's over. Just do the dragon before Lilia respawns. If you guys just go to dragon, it's better. Man. Right when the game's about to be a comeback of the century, of course. Of course. I don't even know if that's a real DC. I would imagine that, I mean, she has been pinged quite a bit. If she truly just left the game, I wouldn't doubt it. And that's not a DC. Because she's been, like, spam pinging all game. Guys, come on, don't FF. We literally just got the ultimate comeback of, like, huge money on me. Why do I just feel like she's probably never going to come back, huh? Yeah, but that's why Sion's ridiculous late game. Because, you see how I can just walk into an enemy team and just deal a ton? While also being extremely tanky. Like, it's just bonkers. I guess I'll just do this in the meantime. Hey, Lilia. Oh, missed. Really, they're just allowed to play like this. Okay. Got it. Interesting. At least Vi's back, I guess. Dude, I'm zoning so many people, dude. So is Poppy, I guess, too. We both died. I thought Lilia was gonna die there, dude. That was way too overextended. Oh, no, this is not the fight. Is it? Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. I've just seen Vi go in too many times and it always fails, so I'm glad that it finally worked out. Yo, okay, guys. The comeback. Sterix is our gloves. It'll also give us... What's also nice is that, like, this gives us bonus AD based off of... Wait, no, it doesn't. It just gives us bonus AD. Just kidding. It's freaking Overlords that gives the bonus HP into AD. Damn it. But it does give us a bigger shield depending on your HP, so the shield is going to be gigantic. What the hell do I build after this? Oh, yeah, Dead Man's. Because I still don't think that I see any other things that could be good. Experimental Hexblade, if you look very closely, it almost doesn't look like a chest piece. It looks like a helmet. So I guess I could go that too. Because we don't have a helmet. My healing for my dead or unending is already 2,000. How ridiculous is that? Poppy's still pushing, but, like, we should hard engage if possible. And this is not the hard engage that I was talking about. I don't know what the hell that was. She just went in solo. Okay. Whatever. Oh, bummer. You guys got me good, I guess. Oh, dang. Right at the end. Alright, the game's over. So the Vi just does not care about carrying the game at all, or, like, even trying to win, so that's unfortunate. She just walks straight into the enemy team, like, 1v5 almost every single time and just gets herself killed. Like, it's kind of crazy that she just kept on doing that over and over again, but I don't think that she gave a single crap about trying to make a comeback whatsoever. But that was pretty fun. Thanks for watching, guys. That's how Sion works. Maybe we could have won. Even TF recognizes that this guy is totally griefing, but hey, I mean, when you have a jungler that wants to not win the game, that's just how it goes. Not too shabby. Alright, so see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye.